We have a power bank today from PowerBeast, and this thing could potentially save your life out in the wilderness. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let's find out. Let's check it out. Normally the price of this guy is $47 on Amazon, but we were able to find a deal for about 60% off. So check out the link in the description if you're interested, but let's open it up and see what it's all about. In the box, there is the manual in multiple languages, and we have the main block, the beast. Look at that thing. This thing is hefty. It's basically just a giant battery, of course. This particular one though is solar. So that's kind of the unique thing about it, which is why I was mentioning before that it could potentially save your life in the wilderness because it's solar charged. And then there's a charging cable for it, rather short. What is this, like a foot? About a foot long. So the brick itself, it feels very solid, feels durable. It's actually rated at IPX5, so it's dust and water resistant. Its capacity is 20,000 milliamp hours, which it's saying it could charge a phone like mine, the 11 Max Pro, about over 4 times. So that's a pretty good amount of charging. On the side here, you have a power button. On the top here, you have your ports to charge, which I'll open up in a second. And then on the back here is the LED light. So it's like a flashlight, but it also has a couple modes. It can flash or do like a strobe. And then of course it comes with a little carabiner. That's about it on the outside. Let's open it up. So the two main features is it is wireless Qi charging. So anything like an iPhone 11 Pro can charge on it. Not with my case, so I'll have to take it off. And then the main feature, of course, is the solar panels. So this is the interesting part of this power brick, is that when you're out in the wilderness and maybe you get lost or something and you have your power brick, but maybe it's running out of juice, the solar panels are there to charge up the power brick so then you can charge your phone up again. And that's a cool concept. The one thing about it though is that it takes a few days to charge with the solar panels, so it's not a quick thing. It's not a quick charge. The listing and the manual, I believe, was saying could take 40 hours, and it also depends on the weather. It depends if it's cloudy. So on a clear day, it might take about 40 hours to fully charge. So it takes a while, which is why this would be more for emergencies, the solar panel part of it. Still, that's a great option to have as a backup, a way to charge your devices when you don't have an outlet. But probably the thing that's most useful to me is gonna be the wireless charging right there. So let's try it out here. To use the wireless charging, you just push the little power button on the side and then you stick your phone on there and it should start charging. So with the cable it comes with, you can charge the power bank in about 6 hours. It says you'll need a brick, which I have my trusty Anker brick right here. So you can just plug it in to your USB port, plug it into the wall, charge it. So on the top, there are 2 USB charging ports, and then also the, micro USB for charging the brick itself. And finally, you turn on the LED light in the back by holding down the power button on the side, and then you change the modes by just clicking the power button again. So you can go dimmer, you can go blinky, and then you can go strobe for maybe emergencies. And then you click it again to turn it off. The LED light is useful. It's not that bright. It's not as bright as my iPhone flashlight even, but it's still really nice that it's on there. And if you're in the wilderness and it's getting dark and maybe your cell phone died, that's a super useful thing to have. All in all, it's a charging bank. It does the job. It has multiple ports. You can actually charge 3 devices at the same time with it. You can charge 2 with the ports, the USB ports, and then also with the wireless charging. And but of course the main feature is the solar panels, which normally aren't all that useful, but in an emergency situation, it could be really good because it does take quite a bit of time to charge the power bank with the solar panels. Still a great option to have as a backup, and people seem to like it on Amazon. The reviews are good, 4.5 stars. I'll definitely be taking this on my hiking trips. Yes, I go on hiking trips. So next time I go to Runyon Canyon and do a hike, I'll be taking this with me, and then if I get lost there for some reason, I'll have a way to charge my phone. But again, check out the link in the description if you're interested in this power bank. We have a 60% off deal that we found. So it's what, like $19, I think, which is it's a good price for a power bank, and especially one that can potentially save your butt in an emergency situation with the solar panels. So check it out. Let me know if you get one and tell me how you like it. And also be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified of more of these videos. And we'll see you next time on Half Price.